Shanti. Good evening to all the viewers, today's participants, and well-wishers. So, demo counseling by the students of counseling and spiritual health. Topic for today's webinar is Become Merciful like the Father. It is under the Sanskar Parivartan. Counselor is Dr. Tulika Dasji. We'd like to give a brief introduction about today's counselor. She is retired from a very reputed technical institute where she was working as a faculty. And after completing her master's, she has started practicing as a spiritual counselor, at least about 3 years before, and is conducting sessions for us very successfully. Today's session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. With her in supporting role, we have Sister Shivani Gupta. So Shivani Gupta is also an excellent of counseling and spiritual health. She has interests and also got many degrees besides B.Ed and is a Baba's child for a long time. Today's session, as earlier told, will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. Viewers can reach to us for any kind of mental health related problem by filling the free counseling form from our website name as www.spiritualseva.com. Also, we can be contacted on our WhatsApp number 9321070078. We start our today's webinar with the remembrance of our beloved Shri Baba, who is our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, and also Supreme Counselor. We also seek the blessing from our most loving Dadis and from senior brothers and sisters. We request our viewers to like, share, and subscribe to YouTube channel for themselves and to their friends. And also be happy to get a suggestion from our viewers so that we can implement the suggestion if it will help to make a webinar better. I request now Dr. Tulika to start today's session. Thank you very much to everyone who are joining live on YouTube. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Today's webinar is on Sanskar Parivartan. Our topic is Become Merciful like the Father. Sister Shivani and I will take part in today's session. Now, with the blessings of our most beloved Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Counselor, we shall start today's session. Good evening, Sister. Please introduce yourself and tell me your problems.
Good evening, sister.
Good evening.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Sister, my name is Shivani Gupta and I am 35 years old. Sister, I work in MNC. I suffered a financial loss for of no fault of me. I feel very depressed and I don't feeling like working. Sister, I just brood over the matter. Sister, I cannot share my problem with my mother and my uncle because they will blame me for not informing them earlier. And sister, I will not share this problem with my colleagues also because they will just laugh at me. So I feel so depressed, sister. I'm so upset. I don't know what to do. So I wanted to share I wanted to share my problem with somebody who doesn't know me. That's why I have come to you. So please help me, sister. Give some suggestions. I'm so depressed, sister.
Yes, sister. See, we are all God's children. God is our supreme father, supreme teacher, and counselor. See, sister, I'm just his instrument. Don't worry, you will soon overcome all your problems. Rest assured that I will not say a single word to anybody. Okay, sister, now please sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in very, very slowly. As you breathe in, visualize that you are breathing in peace. And as you exhale, visualize that all your stress and tension are getting released. Okay, repeat this 3 times.
Okay, sister.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, much relaxed.
Okay, see now please tell me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, please tell me how long you have been working, your educational career, your childhood, student life, and about your family.
Sister, I have been working in my company for 8 years. I am the only child of my parents. My father worked in a private company. He was an engineer, and I studied in the local school. And after completing my graduation and computer course, I did my MBA, and then I joined the MNC. Sister, my parents loved me very much and satisfy all my needs. And my father worked in a private company, and after when but when I after my exams of ninth class, he suffered a massive heart attack and died. He died in my very young age, and he had high blood pressure and was a heart patient. He left enough. He didn't leave enough money for me and my mother. But sister, this is a very challenging for me and my mother. That at a very young age he died and left us alone. But fortunately, one of my uncle immediately took charge of me and my mother. He helped me very much. I did not feel my father's loss even a single day due to him. He helped me so much. He supported my all studies from 10th class to MBA course, and he satisfied all our daily needs, like he paid electricity bill, and he all the medical expenses and all needs, and all the my expensive clothing and cosmetics also. So I'm very fortunate that I have such an uncle. And after that, when I'm working, he also helped me so much that 3 years ago I demanded an AC machine. He fulfilled my wish as I want to sleep well when I work. When I return after work, I feel tired. That's why he fulfilled my wish. He never say no to me, and he he's never say no to me, and he fulfilled my wish with a smiling face, always smiling face. And I'm that's why I took all the things for granted, and I used to live a very good lifestyle. And one day I seeing that some of my colleagues are leading a very lavish life. So I think it would be possible only if I start a business. So I share this idea to my one of my colleagues, and she appreciated me, and she immediately decided to join with me and start a boutique. And if I could only pay rupees 15 lakh from my bank. I immediately did it. And but my work is so time consuming that it is not possible for me to devote time in the business. That's why I afraid to leave the job, and in case business is failed. So she decided that if we start the business by taking a small room on rent, and nearby her house, she would take all the necessary arrangements to start the business. And she said that his husband would also help us to start the business. So don't worry, and the profit will be shared between us. I'm very happy. And time to time, I called her. I invited her and her daughter, 3-year-old daughter, to my house, and we enjoyed the life. And after some time, whenever I suggested that I want to visit the place where you could start the business, she always give me an excuse and delayed the date of my visit. 6 months passed, sister, but no, I didn't receive any single coin. So I told her what happened. She gave me always an excuse. So and then I decided I could find a place without informing her. Soon I found that she had given me the wrong address. I couldn't find the place where she started the business, and she had given me a wrong address. Then I called her and told her about that. I couldn't find the place. Then she started misbehaving with me, and she came to my house and uh, accused me that you are distrusting her. And she also told me that she would file the case against me. I kept quiet. Just to think what pain I would be going through.
Yes, sister.
It's that's why I feel very depressed, sister. I would take the loan of rupees 15 lakh from the bank, sister. I'm so worried.
And you have started
After that,
repaying the loan? You have started repaying the loan?
yes, sister. I pay 80% of my salary, and the loan will end in September 2005. Then I started inquiry about her from my colleagues. I soon found out that she had resigned the job 4 months ago. I was shocked. Then I shocked with again that she had separated from her husband also. After that, I came to know that her husband spent all the time in drinking and taken all the money. I understood that he had taken all the money from her. That's why she had separated from him. Sister, this is the problem, and I don't know. I'm so upset, and I don't know what to do, sister. I don't
Okay.
know where she was.
Sister, did you tell your mother or your uncle about this?
No, sister. No, sister. I will not tell them, because maybe my uncle think of me that maybe I am greedy for money. That's why I will not tell her. मैं नहीं उनको नहीं बताऊंगी. And
Okay.
also I will not tell my mother also, because she always warned me to avoid friends. That's why, sister, I'm so depressed and I'm so upset. I feel to cry. What can we do? I don't know. What can I do? Sister, please help me.
Okay. See, sister, I understand your feelings. Your uncle has been a father figure to you, isn't it? And that's why you feel
Yeah.
helpless, because you cannot confide the matter with him. No, see, we are in
Yes.
Baba's knowledge, right?
Sister.
We listen to the Murli every day without fail.
Yeah.
We do yoga during Amrit Vela. We take love and power from our Supreme Father, isn't it? And Baba says knowledge is light, knowledge is might. So Baba's knowledge gives us strength. Okay, now let's see what Baba teaches us daily. Okay, let's go through some points. All right. See, we know very
Okay.
well that we are souls, children of the
Yeah.
Supreme Soul, our Father, Parampita Paramatma, isn't it? We have come down to this world stage to play our parts. The world drama is eternal, imperishable, and repeats every 5,000 years, where every second is identical as in the previous cycle, isn't it? So Baba always reminds us that we are actors playing our parts in the world drama. All actors have received different parts in the drama. All actors' parts are fixed. No two actors' part will be the same. So your part and your friend's part in the drama are different, isn't it? See, so your part in the drama is fixed. You must repay the bank loan. Now you can play your part happily, or you can play your part with a disturbed mind till September 2025. See, the option is yours. But Baba always tells us to play our part happily because drama is benevolent. Drama is Kalyankari. Everything in the drama is fixed. Nothing can be changed. He says nobody is to be blamed. We must play our parts happily and settle all our accounts. Maybe in some birth you owed your friend a debt. Now you must clear the debt in this birth. You never know, isn't it? So see, you have two options before you. You either to feel helpless, hopeless, and be continuously disturbed in your mind by creating waste and negative thoughts, or to accept the situation. See, sister, acceptance does not mean that you appreciate what your friend has done. Acceptance means not to be disturbed by her actions. Then you will be able to remain peaceful and calm and take the right decision. Understand? But how will you accept the situation? See, in order to accept the situation, you must be merciful and forgiving like our Father. See, we are always defaming.
Sister, how can I be merciful?
Okay, see, we say that God is omnipresent, isn't it? Although He is the bestower of happiness and remover of sorrow, what do we say? At least we had said, isn't it? That He gives us happiness as well as sorrow. People blame Him when they're in trouble. When somebody loses a child, he will say, God has taken away the child. But we know that our Father is very merciful. He never blames us for anything. He says everything is happening according to the drama.
But
Drama
sister, I
is,
never wished bad for anyone. I never wished bad for anyone.
I understand,
Why did
sister.
this happen to me? Why
See,
did this happen to me?
what happens is he says
First, I
that,
have first I have lost my father.
yes,
Then this happened.
understand. See, so he always says drama is benevolent. No one should be blamed. Whatever is happening is good. Whatever will happen will be very good. He's the ocean of mercy and he sees us as his beloved children. When we suffer from our wrong karma, he just watches everything in a detached manner. What does he say? He says drama khel hai. No? We must watch the drama as a detached observer. So see, sister, maybe you didn't hurt anybody. Maybe you don't have bad wishes for anybody. But as Baba says, we have to clear our karmic accounts in this birth, right? So in some birth, maybe you owed her a debt. And so in this birth, you have to clear it. Your father's account with you was over when you were in class 8. So your father had to leave, isn't it? See, when my karma in this birth will get over, I shall not be able to stay here for a second also. I have to leave this world. So your father's karma was over. He had to leave. And now he's playing his part in another family where his accounts there have to be cleared, isn't it? See, because we're in
Yeah.
Baba's Gyan, we understand these things, isn't it? So, see, we must watch the drama as a detached observer. Now, in order to clear all our karmic accounts, what does Baba say? We must not misbehave with anybody. Instead, we must have faith in God, faith in the drama, and we must have faith in ourselves, and do everything happily. We must not comment, and our mind must be silent. There must not be a single negative or waste thought in our mind. Right? Sister, have you read Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice?
Sister, I heard about that, but I didn't remember right now
Okay, see, in
because
this,
my mind is so upset. That's why I
understand.
don't remember.
See, in this
Yeah.
play, it is written by Shakespeare. Portia disguises herself as a judge, and she says, mercy is twice blessed, blessing the giver as well as the receiver. See, so when you
Okay.
forgive anybody and show mercy, you first show mercy upon yourself and forgive yourself. See, sister, how? This means that you do not disturb your mind by creating waste and negative thoughts. You are in
Okay.
charge of your own mind, isn't it? Why?
Yeah.
Because you create your own thoughts, right?
Yeah.
When you create negative thoughts, you will feel unhappy and depressed. Just as you are feeling
Yes,
now.
sister.
Why this has happened to me? I lost my father at a very young age. Now, why am I
Yeah.
suffering from a financial loss? Isn't it? So, see, these are negative thoughts. So, Baba says, no, don't ask why, when, where, how. So, don't ask questions. Accept all situations. So, when you create high frequency positive thoughts, you will feel happy, joyful, peaceful. You will radiate happiness, joy, and peace all around you. No, that's why Baba says, apne par rehm karo. See, Baba explains all the secrets of the world drama and makes us strong enough to face all adverse situations in life. So choose from the two options you have before you. Forgive and forget and continue your life's journey happily, or remain unhappy, upset, and disturbed till September 2025. See, in both cases, you must repay the loan, isn't it? So the choice is yours. Which path will you choose?
First one, sister.
First
First
one,
one. Accept
okay.
the situation. Yes.
Right. So you have to forgive
Yeah.
and you have to forget, isn't it?
Forget.
So be grateful to God for making your uncle an instrument to look after you and your mother for the past 17 years and even now,
Yeah.
isn't it? You are under the umbrella of God's love. See, God will not come and do anything himself, but he makes us instruments to do the work, isn't it? So you are under the umbrella of God's love. You have a shelter above your head. You don't have to look after your mother. You don't have to pay the bills. You are a carefree bird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh? Then
But
what do you need?
sister, I want to be independent, and I want to repay my uncle what he had done for me and my mother.
Okay. Sister, have you heard the name of Ford Motor Company, commonly known as Ford?
Yeah, I heard.
See,
I heard.
see, they manufacture cars, no? It is an
Yeah.
American multinational automobile manufacturer. See, when I
Hanji.
was young, I read a story which I remember even today. The story goes, one morning at 8 a.m., when Mr. Ford, the owner of the company, was entering his office, he saw a teenager boy cleaning the flight of stairs in an adjacent office building. Understand? So Mr. Ford immediately went to the boy and asked him, "Who are you?" The boy replied, "I am the butcher's son." So Mr. Ford
Okay.
then asked him, "Why are you here? Why didn't you go to school today?" So the boy then replied, "I had attended school till last year. When I got promoted to class 8, my father could not afford to pay for my school fees. So I left
Okay.
school and I'm here to earn my living. Mr. Ford, he looked at the boy and he said, see me in my office tomorrow, sharp at 8 a.m. And he left. Okay. So sharp at 8 a.m. the next day, the boy entered Mr. Ford's office room. Mr. Ford looked straight into the eyes of the boy and asked him, do you want to study? Very shyly, the boy said yes. So the Mr. Ford then said, how much money do you need in a year to pursue your studies? The boy immediately calculated his fees and told him the total amount. And you
Okay.
know what Mr. Ford said? He said, don't you need books? Don't you need school dresses? Don't you need tiffin? The boy said yes. Mr. Ford then took out a checkbook, and handed over a check to the boy. He then said, you may continue your studies as long as you want to, but I shall give you some conditions. And you know what the conditions was? The first condition was, you must come to me at the end of the year and show me your result. If you perform well, you will get a check for another year. If you want to continue with your studies, you may do so as long as you want to, right? Provided he does good result. Okay. Second condition was, after completion of studies, when you get a job, you must repay the total amount I have invested on your education along with interest. Just imagine. Third condition was, you must help another student in a similar way. And the last condition was, you must never disclose a word of who has helped you as long as you live. See, the author continued the story and said that he completed MBA. He joined a job.
Okay.
He repaid
That's
the
good.
money invested on his education together with interest. He helped a poor student to get established in life in the same way, but he could not keep the last promise. See, after Mr.
Okay.
Ford's death, he decided to let the world know who has helped him to become successful in life. See, sister, you said that you want to show gratitude to your uncle and repay your uncle, isn't it? Right. But see, sister, in the Western countries, children leave their parents as soon as they turn 18 years and they
Yes.
take charge of themselves. They begin to earn their own living and become independent. In India, it is totally different, isn't it? Culture is different. Parents take care of their children even after their children's marriage, isn't it?
Marriage. Yeah.
They
You're
even look
right,
after
sister.
their grandchildren happily. They want
Yes.
nothing in return.
Exactly.
So your uncle is a father figure. So don't
Yeah.
repay him the money that he invested on your education because he doesn't need anything in return. No, he may get hurt also if you suggest. Instead, I suggest if you are really grateful to your uncle for your academic achievement and success in life, when you become financially stable, help some students in the same way as your uncle helped you. See, in this way, many students will be benefiting. Don't you think so, sister?
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
I also want to say something to you. See, you must understand the mental state of your friend. She wanted to set up a joint business with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although you
Yeah.
suggested it, but she appreciated the idea, right?
Yes.
Just as you were not able to devote time because of a hectic schedule in the office, in the same
Yes.
way, maybe it was not possible for her to take time out for this purpose. Also, she had a 3-year-old baby to look after, isn't it? So she sought her
But
husband's help. Yes, sister? Huh?
but why didn't she call me about that?
See that.
Why didn't she inform me about that?
See what I
She
think
was in
is,
problem. Yeah.
yes, she sought her husband's help, trusted him, which is
Hmm.
nothing
Hmm.
unusual, right? And she
Hmm.
handed him the money. She also got a shock when she discovered that he had fallen into bad company, he took up drinking, he misused the money, and moreover, he left her alone with the baby, right?
Hmm.
Can you imagine
Hmm.
her state of mind? She must be very much embarrassed and maybe she cannot face you. Maybe she even left her job to avoid you. Isn't it? Who knows? We don't know what
Yeah.
is going on in her mind, isn't it? See, sister, you are
Yes,
very, very
sister.
fortunate to have an uncle to help you always. Maybe she has
Yes, sister.
nobody in her life to help her,
This is the
right?
truth. Yes.
Hmm. See, sister, we are very, very fortunate to know our real father, Parampita Paramatma, and be under the umbrella of his love. He has shared so many secrets with us, no? He says the world drama is original, eternal, it is predestined. Every actor's part is fixed in the drama. Nothing can be changed. Nobody is to be blamed. We must play our parts happily and settle all our accounts by watching the play in a detached manner. And what does he say? Nothing new. Whatever happened
Yeah.
5,000 years ago is just repeating. So Baba advises us to become a detached observer of the world drama, to become merciful and very, very sweet like him. So he
So,
says,
sister, how
don't
can
say
I become a
anything.
detached observer?
See, sister, there is no other option.
Sister,
Because,
continue. Continue.
because if we don't become detached observer, what will happen? Only negative and waste thoughts will come in our mind, isn't it? And these negative and waste thoughts make us feel depressed, make us angry, make us anxious. No, and because of these emotions, what happens? We start suffering from diseases. So far, your health is okay. That is very good news. But if this continues for a long time, if you go into depression, what will happen? Your health will also start uh, getting bad, isn't it? Right? So, what happens when we are not healthy? We cannot work also properly. Today, you can go to your working place, you can work there. But see, if health deteriorates, what will happen? You will not be able to go there, isn't it? So, don't say anything, keep your mind silent. And Baba says, no, now we must practice becoming silent, isn't it? That is silence in the mind. So, your friend has come to clear her accounts. No, she also has to clear her accounts, but she does
Hmm.
not have this knowledge. So she must be all the more upset and helpless, right? So what happens is she's avoiding you. This means what? She is embarrassed about the situation,
I
isn't
can
it?
understand.
Moreover, she's disturbed. She has to lead a life as a single mother. So she's also facing much more problems. Right. So
Yes,
whenever
sister.
you think of your friend, just send her positive vibrations. She's a great soul, powerful soul, God's loving child. See, in this way, powerful and positive vibrations will reach her and help her to become stable. See, Baba says Mansa Seva is more powerful than Vani Seva, isn't it? This is because
Yeah.
thoughts reach faster than words. I suggest during Amrit Vela, immerse the soul in front of Baba and ask for forgiveness. Okay, sister? Tell
Okay.
her that
Okay.
you are sorry what you have done in some previous birth and ask for forgiveness. Also, tell
Okay.
her that you forgive her for misunderstanding her action. Do this continuously for 21 days. You will begin to
Okay,
feel
sister.
better and happy. I do hope I have been able to convince you, sister. Always keep
Yes,
in
sister.
mind that you are a fortunate soul, powerful soul, God's loving child, and you will be able to overcome all obstacles in life, which are just examination papers. And they come to make us stronger and bring us closer to God, our Father. Okay, thank you, sister, for coming forward and showing your confidence in me. Thank you very, very much. If you face any other trouble, any other problem, you're always free to call me. Please don't hesitate. Okay.
Thank you, sister. I'm feeling so much relaxed. Thank you, sister. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
I will do what you have said to me.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
sister.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tulika Daji, learned counselor, for the topic of webinar. Become merciful like the Father. This was under the Sanskar Parivartan with the Dr. Tulika Daji and Sister Shivanidhi as a counselor for today's webinar. Counselor had approached a counselor stating that she has been working after getting an MBA degree for an MNC, though her life was running quite smoothly and she was quite satisfied with her job, but somehow she wanted to become and lead a lavish life, which she couldn't do only by working. And she was approached, or she approached with her friend to start a business, hoping that she'll reap a good profit as the proposal had come from her partner who was married also with one child. Since this constantly was already working and she didn't have the time to look after the business, so she was a silent partner by investing only in the business as a silent partner, but as the one who will invest the money. But the time will be devoted by her friend or as told by her husband also. And it is not specified that what will be the ratio of profit, how much she will get and how much her friend will get. And this was a deal with her friend. And this wanted to start a business, and for that, this was the business. She has stated that it will be related to the boutique, and they will rent an apartment, and her friend and her husband will look after the business while she will be the sleeping partner in the business. I don't know whether any partnership deed was made or not. It is not stated by the consul or the consular asked her if there is anything in writing or an agreement how this partnership will work. And before the business could start, and she was paying all the expenses. And after 6 months, uh, when she started incurring loss, she asked her friend about the place which she has rented out and how the business was going on. But to her surprise, the partner, the place which she showed was not there. Ultimately, she found in reality she has been cheated by her partner, and the money which she has invested has been defrauded by her husband. So definitely, when a person loses the money, which is hard-earned money, it's a big setback to her. And this was a hard money which she was paying from her pocket to invest in the business. And she asked what best could be done if it is possible to recover from the money which she invested from her partner. Simply, if there is no agreement, so there is no chance until later the partner is quite merciful and willing to pay the losses or the money which they are defrauded from the business to return. Because without any agreement in writing, she cannot take any legal help or together recover the money with the legal process. So she's in a quite critical situation. And she wants that what if it's possible that she will get money or not. So definitely the chances of getting money as there is no agreement until the other partner is quite honest and wants to give the commitment that the money will be returned back to her even if not now in future also. So only the now course which is left to recover the money is on the mercy of her friend husband. So now Counselor has suggested few steps or few suggestions for which now this is already been happened. But next time she has to be very careful because now this is in good faith. So in good faith, people have to trust the other partner, and if it is not reciprocated, then it will be on the mercy of the one who has played a fraud on you. As this matter is to be now out of chances by recovering the legal process, so the counselor has made her to understand that this was already enacted a drama in which all the things are already being decided or fixed. And we cannot say that by telling the counsel that this is a drama which already happened, so you just forget and move, proceed forward. When money is hard-earned money, definitely it's a big shock for a person who has given the money to her partner or friend in good faith. So we can learn some lessons and can be careful in future that without any kind of writing in black and white, trusting someone, either you trust in full faith or if you have been backstabbed, then you think that it was your role which was already there in this drama and now don't get too much upset or think of this because you cannot go to the court, you cannot take legal steps, but don't make this kind of mistake in future. Chance you learn the lesson, be careful, and make sure that anything which you want to start, take all the everything in writing and make an agreement. Then only you can take the help of the court or whatever. I mean, the legal steps are there. Or maybe that you can file a criminal case also under 420. But for that, you have to engage a lawyer also. Since this is a spiritual counseling, and here all the suggestions are given based on like our past karmas, our role in this drama, and our whatever our dealings are there. This was because it has to happen, it has happened because we are not very careful. If you trust someone, have full trust, and then don't complain because you are trusting someone. Or they say that, of course, abuse is there, but we have to learn a lesson because greed is also one of the impurity. Because if your dealings are there only for the greed, then chances are there that you may be defrauded by someone because you are not very careful. If a person is careful about the money, then she needs to spend and look after the day-to-day activity. You give someone money and then forget about this, and the other person gets tempted, and then you go to her that this is a like your trust is not reciprocated. So now there are suggestions given: forget and forgive. Because the earlier you understand about this drama, the better will be there that the results which you are going to get from this when there is no agreement will be based only on your spirituality and trust. If you have put on someone, then only you can do that. Give good wishes. But with the negative thoughts or with the waste thoughts or by blaming your partner, we are increasing our own bad karmas. So with this, you only will get negative feeling and more depression will come. So like meditation, through which you should know that you have to remain always cool, always peaceful, and then you can give good wishes so that in case your wishes reaches to her and your partner has got a good heart and they understand about this, maybe that they will come and return the money to you at their own. So that you have to wait and watch. The second suggestion. Third is that learn the lesson and in future be careful. So thank you very much to our counselor and to the counselor. Because under the spiritual counsel, we know that we all souls come in this world and play the role which is already being enacted in this drama. So this cannot be changed. But of course, it doesn't mean that you have cannot, but with your foresightedness, with carefulness, and with knowing that what the results can be there if you are not careful. All lessons can be learned, which says that we have to become more careful. So thank you very much. And session was there, and we accept any kind of mental health related counseling. We ask candidates to by filling the free counseling form from website name as www.spiritualseva.com, and we can be contacted over text number 9210700778. Session comes to end with this. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.